What is going on? Like, what is actually happening? Like, can somebody explain that? Like, I was content with losing that game. Like, what is actually going on? Like, this is like the third game we wasn't supposed to win, but we won. And I was like prepared to come in here and like, you know what I mean? Even though I'm still gonna get some of that off. But like, what is actually happening with this team? Like, this is so crazy. So, I guess one thing we could take away from this game is that we can win with Devin Booker being absolutely cold, and we could win with the refs trying to cook us out the game. Okay, like we've had a couple of these games, we've had the refs cook for us. So I feel like this was the first game where the refs cooked against us and we actually won. You know what I mean? Like that flagrant foul on Grayson Allen was some bull. And I've been watching the NBA for a long time, and I don't really call this because I really don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Anymore, just the evolution of it. But it was a lot of travels I seen tonight. Maybe let me know if I'm tripping. Let me know if I. But I seen a whole lot of traveling. It's just on the Philly side, and I'm not that guy to call travel and be like, oh, like just because of James Harden and just the evolution of just traveling and what it is today. But I just seen a lot of egregious travels today, and yeah, they only caught I want to say about two of them for real. Um, but let me dive into the nitty gritty. I feel like this game is the perfect example. This is a teaching moment of when I say the business of basketball. Whenever I use that reference, refer back to this game and use this game as an example, as a reference to see what I'm talking about, because there is no logical reason, there is no amount of money that like Devin Booker, because there's two people in this game that should not have been playing that stayed in this game. And that's Devin Booker. Like I love him to death. You know what I'm saying? I run through a wall for him too. Devin Booker and Yusuf Nurkic. There is no logical reason why they got the minutes that they got tonight. Like, I get it, like Devin Booker's cold, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, run with it, but there's no logical reason why Devin Booker should have played 38 minutes tonight. Like, you can't explain that to me. Like, he wasn't doing nothing on the defensive side that was like, oh shit, like you at least earning your keep on this side of the ball. And he definitely wasn't doing nothing offensively to, you know what I'm saying? He was cold as ice, especially in a game where Ryan Dunn, like where Tyrese Maxey was cooking. You know what I'm saying? He finished with 32 points, 12 of 22. Tyrese Maxey was cooking, but at spurts, Bud stuck in Ryan Dunn in the game to kind of shut off his water, which he was doing. You know what I'm saying? When Ryan Dunn was guarding him, he didn't really score that much. I don't remember him scoring anything on Ryan Dunn for real, for real. So Ryan Dunn came in there and effectively shut off his water when we definitely needed it, especially in that third quarter. Tyrese Maxey was going crazy, looking like Steph Curry. Like it, shit was ridiculous. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's no logical reason why Devin Booker should have played 38 minutes tonight outside of we're paying him 60, $50 million a year. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no logical reason. But I get, you know what I'm saying? I get the opposite of like, oh well, you gotta still ride with him, and like I get all that. But you can make that argument for Book for sure. Okay, cool. You definitely can't make that argument for Nurk. You definitely cannot make that same argument. And it's so crazy because out of all the nights, like almost every game, we've seen Bud go small. You know what I mean? Like we've seen Bud go small damn near every game where Katie at the five or Royce O'Neal at the five. And tonight is the one night where they don't even really have a big. Joel Embiid is not playing. They don't have a real true big, and you don't go small. Like somebody that Royce O'Neal could probably actually guard, and you don't go small. So like I said, when I say the business of basketball, this is what I'm referring to, because there's no reason why Nurk should have been in the fourth quarter. There's no reason why Nurk should have played 28 minutes tonight. Like absolutely, you can't. Like he finished with, I get it, he finished with 15 and 15, but dog, the amount of damage that he was doing out there was just the 5 turnovers. This shit is getting ridiculous. And I'm not trying to hop on just, you know what I'm saying, like just kick his back end completely, but we got to start calling that shit out, like, because this shit is unacceptable. Because it's just like I said, it's just a sloppy live ball turnovers, not getting back on defense, and then yeah, so it was just like, and then not really just not even guarding his man at the 3 ball line. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but I think that's old boy that was going crazy with France in the Olympics. But yeah, he was knocking shit down from three. And so yeah, it just didn't make sense. He made 5 threes tonight. So it just didn't make sense to keep Nurk in the game if he wasn't gonna be able to stretch it out and go, you know what I'm saying, go get that butt or guard that. So and then on top of that, like he couldn't do nothing with Tyrese Maxey in the pick and roll. So, like I said, there was absolutely no reason why Nurk should have been out there. But and Nurk was doing everything he possibly could to give the Sixers the game. So it's just like that's what make it even worse. Where that's what I'm saying. Like tonight is just a crazy night, but a win is a win, a dub is a dub. KD finished for 35. He kind of carried us, and I appreciate how he took over, kind of realized, because I think going into the third, I think he only shot the ball like 12 times, and he ended up, you know what I'm saying, just shooting 14 to 20. So I appreciate him just cutting it on and just being like, all right, like I'm gonna shoot more, because I feel like that's really my only beef with KD is that he don't shoot enough. And I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention to KD throughout his whole career to see, like, KD is like the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life, where KD could go out and have 27 points on 9 shot attempts. And it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And he went 7 for 9 and he got 27 points. And it's just like, like I said, I obviously haven't been playing close enough attention to know that that's the type of time he be on. But so KD finished for 35. Bradley Beal showed up tonight, 7 to 10. He kind of went away in that second half. I don't really remember anything, but I would say off the ball, Bradley Beal definitely gave me more than what Book was giving me off the ball and defensively tonight. So shout out to him. Tyus Jones, don't really get to, like, I don't understand it, but maybe one day, hopefully in the middle of the season, we can kind of find that balance for him. Where it's just like at some point we got to let him run the offense just to see what it looked like, just for a stretch, just like a stretch of like maybe 4 games of just letting Tyus Jones be the primary ball handler and just see what happened. That's all I want to see. I just want to see what happened. Is it good? Is it bad? He didn't really get the ball that much, and like I said, it was just like it was just weird. Tonight was just a weird game. Grayson Allen definitely showed up big, and I'm glad to see Grayson Allen back doing what Grayson Allen do, and this is what we need from him, attacking the rim and stuff too, getting fouls. Like I said, that flagrant foul was some bullshit, but outside of that, Mason Plumlee actually to me he played well. You know what I mean? Like I don't think the box score show it, but if you sat down and watched, like he played well. He was cutting. Ryan Dillon was finding him open. And so to me, he played well. But something I do want to talk about is, like, I guess tonight was the first time I really paid attention to Mason Plumlee's like jump shot. Like that shit is crazy. Like that shit looks crazy. Like I don't know if it's too far for him to get too far in his career to get like a little jump hook or whatever, but it's a couple of shots. I was like, okay, like he could just get a little push shot or a little hook or whatever, and he like threw a jump. I was like, what the fuck was that? But all in all, it was a good game. I would still say the MVP for me is Royce O'Neal again, finished with 15, 6 and 9. And I feel like Royce O'Neal, he just do everything we need at the right time. Like he do it right on time, right when we need it. Today was just like a real like chess match, a real boxing match, just you know what I'm saying, just real technical going back and forth, the lead switches, and they never really went away all game. So I feel like today was a good game just to see like how we go against those type of teams or a team that's actually good or you know what I'm saying, something like that. Because I feel like these other teams we've been playing is like teams we're supposed to beat. So it was good for a change to play an actual contending team to see what we look like against them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like a blowout or no shit like that. So all in all, it's a good game. Philly for sure got one in Tyrese Maxey. Like he went crazy tonight. Shout out to Kelly Oubre. He didn't really kill us. Paul George. I don't know. I was watching this and I was like, I thought that I just didn't like him because he was on the Clippers, but I don't think I like Paul George's game in the sense of I think his game is smooth. Like I get the Erica Badu shit, I get all of that, but I just don't like how like he is real herky jerky. Is real like creating contact, and I just like that's just not. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like I get it, you know what I'm saying. You do what you do, create the contact, but to me, it's just like I just like just buckets. You know what I mean? Like I could just go out there and go get buckets. I'm not trying to force the ref. I'm not depending on the ref to like you know what I'm saying, blow the whistle depending on like my bucket. It's just like I like to okay, I break you down and get open and get the bucket opposed to like I'm a drive it into your chest and do all the others, you know what I'm saying, the hook shit and all that. Like I'm just not the biggest fan of that. If you are, then you know what I'm saying, more power to you. It's just I just don't like it. But all in all, like I said, it's a good dub. I don't know how we keep getting them, but hey, I'll take them. We can stack them up early. Till next time, man. Peace.